Designation card on you?
Have a what?
Got your designation card on you, please. No, your designation
What
card.
do I need to carry that around with me?
PCSOs must at all times carry a designation card to present to the public.
They don't.
No, they do.
No, they
Of
don't.
course they do.
Well, I've done this job for 14 years and I've never been told that.
Designation card.
Yes.
You don't know what it is?
Never known it.
Wow.
I've been here 14 years.
Uh-huh.
No one has ever asked me for a designation card.
Then,
Are you prepared to give me your name?
no, not at all.
You're not?
No. Why would I give you that?
Well, because I'm asking you for
I mean, what? I'm empowered to give you my name.
to give me your name if I ask you for it.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Under what legislation is that? That's new to me.
What, try to police and crime legislation?
Yeah? What
If
section?
you don't want...
Hey everyone, welcome back to Liberty Lens, the channel that breaks down police encounters, public rights, and real accountability on the ground. Today's clip comes from Power to the Proletariat, one of the best auditors in the UK. You'll find their channel link down in the description, so go show them some support. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next breakdown. What starts as simple filming outside a police site turns into a heated clash over ID demands and police knowledge, but the auditor turns the tables with calm pressure and a textbook understanding of PCSO powers. Let's jump straight into it, because this one gets tense fast.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, not bad.
Is there a reason why you're videoing police cars, etc., etc.?
It's an interesting car, isn't it?
Not really.
Not to you then.
Standard old Vauxhall
okay. Not to you. To me, it's not standard, is it? It's all modded out. It's yeah. So not to you, it may not be interesting, but to me it is.
Yeah.
Who are you? Sorry, who are you?
Oh, I'm a PCSO.
PCSO. Your collar number?
6081.
Have you got your designation card on you?
Have a what?
Got your designation card on you, please. No, your designation
What do
card.
I need to carry that around with me?
PCSOs must at all times carry a designation card to present to the public.
They don't.
No, they do.
No, they
Of
don't.
course they do.
Well, I've done this job for 14 years and I've never been told that.
You've never been told that. Okay, that's fine. I'll report that to you. I'll report that to your chief constable. That's not a problem.
Designated card is.
Designation card.
Yes.
You don't know what it is?
Never known it.
Wow, that's poor. And I'm not saying it's poor on you. It's poor on whoever's done your training
Yeah.
and whoever updates your training. It's quite poor on
So
them.
what-
Who's in charge of your training? Is it the chief constable, sergeant, or
Training department.
training
based here.
department? No, based here, are they? Okay,
Yes,
no
sir.
worries. I'll go in and make a complaint in a second. Then that's not
Well,
that's not
so
a worry.
what's your interest in the police anyway then? Police cars and videoing them when they come at the station?
But I'm still sorry. I'm still stuck on the fact that you don't know what a designation card
Oh,
is. Your designation card is something that a PCSO should carry at all times, and it lists all the powers that a PCSO have, because you don't have the same powers as a police constable, do you? So it lists all of those powers. So when interacting with a member of the public and they ask to see your designation card, you're obliged under your policies to show that, to show what powers you do and don't have in difference to a constable.
Yes.
And that's why it's important, because you're dressed in a high-vis, black trousers. The only thing that's slightly different is obviously the blue top, and it does say PCSO, but quite small letters. But if somebody couldn't read, for example, and they may just take for granted that you're a police constable.
So how would they know if I showed them a designation?
Because, like I said, it lists the powers that you
They
have.
wouldn't read it, would they? Would they? They couldn't be able to, if they can't see small.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But you could read it out to them, So, but it's important that you have
Honest with you,
it.
I don't know your name.
No, that's fine.
Uh,
You can call me sir. That's not a problem.
I don't need to. I've been here 14 years.
Uh-huh.
No one has ever asked me for a designation card. So.
Well, there's a first for
I'm
everything.
surprised that, you know,
No, there's a first.
Yeah.
There's absolutely a first for everything. So there you go. Today's first day being asked, and
Are you prepared to give me your name?
no, not at
You're
all.
not?
No. Why would I give you that?
Well, because I'm asking you for it.
Oh yeah, but
If I feel that I've got a problem, you're empowered to give me your name. I know that. Do you realise that?
I'm in what? I'm empowered to give you my name.
To give me your name if I ask you for it.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Under what legislation is that? That's new to me.
What, try to police and crime legislation?
Yeah. What
If
section?
you don't want...
No, I'm genuinely interested, because I don't know that.
I get suspicious, as anyone would do, if you've got somebody pressed outside the police station,
Uh-huh.
videoing cars coming in and out, etc.
Yeah, it's called a dynamic shot. Like, if I just hold it like that, that's a bit boring. I want to get a dynamic shot of the vehicle coming out.
And your plans to do with the pictures or what?
That's up to me, isn't it?
Yeah, well, so if you're not, see, I've got no issues if you don't want to give me your name.
Yeah.
Because I'll just call the police officer over here and you'll have no...
Oh, is that not one in the vehicle? You both PCSOs?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
What we just witnessed was the auditor flipping the encounter back onto the PCSO. The officer tried to question why he was filming police vehicles, but the auditor immediately challenged the officer's knowledge about a designation card instead. From that point, the confidence shifted, and the whole interaction became about authority, training, and who actually understood the rules. Notice the tactic here. The auditor used a knowledge test, not aggression. He stayed on one issue, exposed uncertainty, and forced the PCSO onto the defensive. That's how control of the exchange changed hands. The auditor was probably right on the bigger picture, but he may also have overstated the designation card point. The legal duty is tied to exercising powers or duties, not necessarily every casual public request. I know plenty of you will disagree, but that nuance matters. Despite that debate, this is why legal knowledge matters. When you understand the limits of police powers, you stop guessing and start choosing. I said he may have overstated the designation card issue. Do you agree or disagree? Was this smart accountability or technical point scoring?
Oh, that's fine. I mean, you can do whatever you need to do. I feel like you're wasting their time, but that's up to you.
So you're not going to give me that?
Why would I?
Well, because it just makes it easier for me.
Yeah, but okay, wait. Initially, I legally had to, and now it's just because it makes it easier for you. Which one is it? Because if I legally had to, okay, if you can tell me which legislation, which act, I will happily provide that to you.
I'll get a police officer out.
Okay, all right. I mean, you can't just go around demanding people's information like that. Are you a Gestapo? I mean, you look old enough to be a Nazi.
Get a police officer out of the front gate.
Is that what it is? It's part of the Gestapo? You think you just stop and ID people in a free country? What country? Where do you think you are?
Police cars, etc., and people coming in.
Careful what you're doing with your hand. Don't go doing a salute, will you?
Pardon?
Said, careful what you're doing with your hand. Don't go doing a Nazi salute. Ooh.
Well, be careful what you say.
Well, you're going to stand there and demand ID from me when you have no lawful reason.
Okay.
No,
If you don't want to give it to me, I've got a police officer coming out.
There we go. All right. Bizarre. Sorry, PCSO, your collar number?
6003.
Okay, have you got a designation card on you?
I do, yes.
Yeah, you do have a designation. Can I see that, please? See, this is what a designation card is. Would you like to show this? He's been in the force 14 years, never carried one, and doesn't know what one is. How bad is that? Okay, can I have a look at that? Yeah, can I have a look in the booklet, please? I want to see what powers you got. Yeah. There we go. If you mind, just get some shots of that so my viewers can see what. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Next page. I just need a quick flip of it, really.
Sorry,
Make it
some
pause and
pages are stick to.
No, that's grand. Thank you. I appreciate you doing this.
No worries.
And I appreciate if you look quite young. You must be newer to the force than this gentleman. I'm going to say you've been here less than 14 years. Maybe you could give him some education on what a designation card is and that he's required to carry it and present it to members of the public.
Nice.
That'd be grand. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, but you feel embarrassed now, don't you?
Not at all.
Well, you should do.
Well, I don't.
You got a young whippersnapper showing you up. 14 years of nonsense. How many people's rights have you abused in 14 years? That's what I wonder.
What just happened there is the confrontation turned personal after a point was proved. The PCSO backed off the demand for details. A second officer produced the designation card, but the auditor kept pressing. The tension shifted from accountability into open mockery. Notice how the tactical win came in two stages. The auditor exposed uncertainty, then used the younger PCSO's compliance to prove the point. The officers lost confidence, but the exchange also slipped from accountability into performance. Once the card was shown, the auditor should have eased off. I know most of you will say the officer earned it, but taunting after the win weakens the point. Despite the tactical debate, this shows why legal knowledge matters. When you know police limits, you choose your response. Pai said the taunting weakened the message. Do you agree or disagree? Was this accountability or ego after victory?
Now look at that police constable, just driven past, off in his motorbike. He doesn't give a monkey's what I'm doing. You just think you're a detective inspector or something. You're a PCSO. Go back to your vehicle and do your job. Go do the donut run. No offence to you, but obviously you look like you got a good attitude, and you look like you're going to progress quite far.
That's right. So, I mean, I think that our only concern was obviously somebody's recording outside of the police station. That's the only concern, obviously.
Well, that may be your only concern. My concern is that he's telling me that lawfully I need to give him my name, but he can't tell me which legislation, which act, and this isn't Nazi Germany. We won World War II. We live in a free country. I'm not lawfully obliged to give him any details.
Been here before?
No,
oh,
no.
Okay, I thought I might have seen it.
No, I've not been here before. But yeah, I'm not obliged to give him anything. I don't know who he thinks he is. He's going to start saluting in a minute. I bet he's got a 1313 tattooed on his back of his neck.
Right.
You be very careful what you say.
Why?
Okay? That's being insulting.
Yeah, insulting was taken away from the Public Order Act, so try another one. 2015, that was removed from Section 4 and 5. So I can insult you as much as I like. Yes, I can. I just told you it was removed in 2015 by the House of Lords from a Public Order Act because it's too subjective. You can thank Mr. Rowan Atkinson for that one because he was the one who led the campaign to get that removed. So yes, I can insult you as much as I like. You deserve it. You shouldn't be wearing sunglasses while addressing members of the public either. It's not in your dress policy. Your dress policy states you shouldn't be wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
For 14 years and still a PCSO, I can see why. Just a little piglet. Notice how I'm not being rude to him or insulting him because he does his job properly. So I'm guessing these are the constables. Oh, so yeah, so this is the sign I was talking about on the front of the vehicle. Hello. Yeah, so we've got lives not knives, hashtag stop knife crime. Very good. Very, very good.
What just happened there is the auditor moved from legal challenge into outright verbal dominance. The PCSO could not justify why he thought he could demand a name. Another officer stayed calmer, and the whole exchange became less about filming and more about humiliation, status, and ego. Notice how the strongest tactic was legal precision, not the insults. The auditor gained ground when he challenged powers calmly. Once he shifted into ridicule, the officers looked weaker, but his own credibility started leaking too. The PCSO's restraint actually helped him more than the auditor's insults helped the auditor. I know most of you will say the officer earned every word, but self-control can expose bad policing better than contempt can. Despite the debate, this is why legal knowledge matters. When you know police limits, you get to choose the temperature. I said the insults weakened the win. Do you agree or disagree? Should he have stayed clinical, or was public embarrassment fair accountability?
The fact that he says that I'm part of the Gestapo,
Yeah.
I've got a tattoo of 13 on my back.
Demanding ID, telling me I lawfully need to give him ID. We didn't wake up in Nazi Germany today. He can go away with that rubbish. He doesn't know what a designation card is, doesn't carry one. His colleague, who's been a PCSO a lot, he's been a PCSO for 14 years, never heard of designation card, doesn't carry one with him, refuses to show it. This one, who's very young, obviously a lot newer to the force, first thing he did when I asked him for his designation card...
Our body wards off, Phil. That's just...
Thank you, that's good, I appreciate that. One thing you need to know for future, you did turn that on, I was going to pick you up on it, but he showed his designation card straight away. He knows what one is. This person needs retraining, he needs reprimanding, demanding ID, telling me there's lawful legislation that I need to give him my ID. He's awful. 14 years he's been doing this. How many people's rights has he abused in 14 years? Do you see where I'm coming from with this? This isn't right. I'm actually quite worked up about this because he's a PCSO, he's not even a PC, doesn't have the powers that you have, and yet he's telling me that I lawfully have to give him my name.
Okay, so the issue probably is that, we get a lot of auditors coming around to the
Right.
police station, which you can appreciate, I'm guessing. People come, it's a safety thing for us.
Sure.
We're working a job where safety is
Okay,
paramount.
yeah.
And they're just
Yeah.
And if someone comes to the gates and they're filming and taking pictures, I don't know what you were doing, I've just come here.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you were filming and stuff like that. Obviously someone's going to ask you, and that's our job to ask.
Yeah. Okay, I had been here 2 minutes. And I just saw a vehicle coming out. I crouched down to get a dynamic shot of it coming out. And with that, it was this vehicle. Just pulls over. And I'm saying, it's the way he's approached me, the way he's demanding ID and telling me that there's lawful obligation for it. And that's not okay.
Okay, so it's more that you're wound up about that.
Yeah. I'm not wound up if somebody wants to come and ask me a question. It's a free country. If I didn't want to talk to you, I'd just keep my mouth shut. Right? And that's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the way he's approached me, and you'll see this on YouTube, I'm sure you'll look it up and you'll be able to watch it back. You'll see how he's approached me.
What's the channel?
It's disgusting. I'm not going to give my channel out, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it.
Oh, I thought I'd give it a go.
Have you seen on
But-
YouTube?
But yeah, it's disgusting. I'm telling you now, he needs retraining. I'm not going to let that stand. I'm going to go and make a complaint at the front desk because that's just wrong. You know.
What is it that you offer? Just getting dynamic shots of the
whatever I find interesting, really, whatever's around, you know. Can I just get collar numbers and that from you? Thank you. And yourself? 268, that's lovely, thank you.
What just happened there is the argument shifted from confrontation into justification. The auditor explained why he was angry, contrasted the older PCSO with the younger one who showed his designation card properly, and a constable tried to calm it down by framing the stop as a basic safety check. Notice how both sides adjusted here. The auditor stopped grandstanding for a moment and laid out a structured complaint. The constable stopped defending the bad demand and pivoted to safety concerns. That shows a classic reset attempt after an officer overplays authority. The constable's safety explanation was actually fair, even if the original demand for ID was not. I know many of you will say that's making excuses, but asking isn't the issue. Inventing powers is. Despite the gray area in tone, this shows why legal knowledge matters. When you know the line, you can separate questions from powers. I said the safety concern was fair, but the ID demand was not. Do you agree or disagree? Where should officers draw that line?
One other question.
Yeah, go for it.
Thin blue line, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know some people don't like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like it.
I know
You know, I know what it was made for, what it was designed for.
I know some people say it's like a gang.
Do you know how many police officers have died in active duty? Say no, I can tell you it's not many. I can tell you now that 20 times the amount of people, of members of public, have died while in police care than police officers have in active duty. But I don't ever see, bye piggy, oink oink. What? Deal with what? I'm not doing anything. I can insult you as much as I want, little piglet.
No, let's not do that.
Oh, but I will. I don't care. No, he deserves I was very polite to the other PCSO because he was polite to me and did his job properly and didn't demand ID. People like that deserve it. And they do. And I'm not going to have people that abuse our human rights, our right to privacy, go unaccosted. Why should I? Anyway, sorry, as I was saying. I don't ever see a PC wearing an emblem for the 20 times more people, members of the public, that have died in police care, police custody.
I'll be brutally honest, I don't know if there even is an emblem for it. If there was, it'd be something I might wear.
There isn't. Okay.
We've had colleagues who've passed in our job.
Yeah.
You know, and it's personal to us. So there's something that's personal to us. And
I think, off the top of my head, I think it's 11 people since in the last 60, 70 years in active duty that have died. 11 people.
But like we said, if you couldn't wear something that's personal to you, I wouldn't say anything to you.
But the thing is, it's not part of your policy. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to wear it. But you're not supposed to decorate your uniform, are you? You know, you're not supposed to alter. You're not supposed to alter and decorate it. It's not like yours, for example, it's just a badge that you've gone on and got a thin blue line. Yours has obviously been made by the force because yours has got your PC brown. You've personally made it.
Yeah, I personally made that.
See, I don't know if you're supposed to personally alter your uniform.
Yeah, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure you are.
As well, so it's more obvious when people approach it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's not. But if I am wrong, I'm going to look it up. And if I am wrong, I will publicly apologise at the end of my video.
Okay, no,
but if not,
honestly, I don't mind.
But if not, I want you to comment and apologise.
But you can tell me the channel next.
You'll find it. You'll find it.
If I find it,
it will be up probably what day we're now. I don't know, Wednesday or so next week. Next week. So.
Right, we'll leave you be.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that PCSO man, he needs gone. He needs gone.
Like I said, make a complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
100%.
to you, like we always say.
Yeah.
If you're happy with the services.
Yeah.
You know, it's completely up
At
to
the end
you.
of the day, you need a member of the public if you're not happy with how the police.
Yeah. But I mean, like if I didn't know my rights and somebody threatened me with lawfully I need to give my name, and I wasn't doing here what I'm doing, and you know about audits. If I didn't know my rights and I had the right to privacy, I would have given that over because he used colour of law to intimidate that I had to.
Yeah.
You know, and over 14 years, how many times has he done that?
Yeah,
you know, I'm going to get it to the IOPC and I'm going to get every case that he's been involved in reopened to see how many demands that he's made unlawfully and how many times he's intimidated members of the public, because that's not right. You can't have that. You know. So, but no, you guys have been cool. So, yeah, I'll leave it.
Have a good rest of your day.
Cheers.
All right, take care, mate.
Bye-bye.
What just happened there is the encounter shifted from suspicion to open confrontation. The auditor challenged the thin blue line emblem, accused the PCSO of abusing authority, and then became openly insulting. The officers kept engaging, but the real argument stopped being just about filming and became about respect, legitimacy, and police culture. Notice how the auditor changed strategy. He stopped sounding purely rights-based and started making a moral attack, using the badge and deaths in custody argument to challenge police credibility. The officers became more defensive than investigative. That turned a legal interaction into a symbolic fight over authority and respect. The auditor weakened his own strongest point. Once he made it personal, he gave them a chance to frame him as hostile instead of informed. I know many of you will say the anger was justified, fair, but did it actually help? Despite that debate, this still shows why legal knowledge matters. When you know the limits of police power, you get to choose the tone. I said he weakened his own point. Do you agree or disagree? Would you have stayed calm and clinical, or challenged the badge exactly like he did? Defend your position below, and if you're into real debate, real law, and real accountability, make sure to hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on, because this channel is for people who don't just watch these encounters, they want to understand them.